Guys, okay, so you're gonna have to excuse me because I can only actually hear through one ear at the at the moment, because I have just getting over a cold, and my equilibrium is out, and I'm kind of going dizzy, and I can't really hear much at the moment. So I've got to get through these readings. So I've really got to. The show must go on, right, Leo? So I have to persevere with strength to get through it. So I do apologise if I start talking a little bit stupid, but. So the same process as what normally happens, but the questions that I am asking over on Vimeo are going to be adding into the segments is what do they want and need from you? So your partner, what do they want and what do they need from you at this particular point? And this is for your May, okay? And it'll be in your May monthly extended readings, and the extended readings for monthly, okay, in the description box below. So that question, and then what is going on in their life? So what's going on in your partner's life? What are they up to? What's happening? And then it'll give you hopefully some more kind of clarification on breaking the whole reading down as well. Okay, and then the third question is going to be how do they think and how do they feel about you, and also the situation. So combining all those questions together, and then also clarifying everything, will hopefully give you a bigger perspective of what's been happening actually over on Vimeo, where I've been able to break the whole lot down. Now this is the moment after tarot, so this is completely different, where I can hopefully channel pretty much everything without having to clarify anything. But I do clarify some stuff over on Vimeo and also ask those questions. Okay, so let's go. But this is extremely difficult. I mean, something that I wrote on the discussion page, I actually made myself laugh, but you've got to have jokes, right? What is the return on my investment for being spiritually awoke? A fucking headache. And believe you me, it is. It's very difficult when you are so spiritually awoke, because you are very empathic, and the reason why a lot of this happens is because of soulmate relationships. And a lot of people, why they watch tarot and stuff like that for advice. But trust me, you know, it's more of a headache and a hindrance actually being this way, and actually learning so much about pain and release and understanding things about yourselves, you know, and narcissism and control and release and God knows how much. And it's not only just an headache through the awakening that you get, but a headache through the things that you have to go through as a human being when you are clairvoyant and when you have this kind of gift. So it's a gift, but it's also a help as it is a hindrance, okay, which I actually did through when I did the video about you, okay? It's always about you. Is why do you attract in the same kind of lessons? Because it's always about you constantly. You know, it's your vibration and what you're willing to release and what you're willing to understand about yourself within your life and within your soul groups and people, okay? Attraction is law of attraction. Like attracts like, dark attracts dark all the time, okay? Denial attracts denial, and it brings out with, if you do things behind people's back, karma does come about, and it really does, you know. So, but I ain't going to go too much into that. But let's see. So, the first card is the Death card. So, let me get up some more. So, this is the first appearance, the pride and the karma, okay, the self and the appearance and leadership. So, let's see. So, within these cards, it's completely different because it's the moment after. So the moment after within this card could be Scorpio, okay, Scorpio. But this is a long time, like a long time death. And you also had you had a lot of cards trying to fly out, but you had a lot of you had two cards come out for the overall energy and the advice also, but a death card. So this is kind of like, well, I don't really care how long I've been doing it. I will trample over families if I have to. Sorry, but it kind of is within this card. This is like a long time coming, and especially within the first card, which is Karma card. You can't get too much more of a Karma card than the Death card, because it means transforming, you know, but it can also mean not, because this is like a very long time coming, a very long time coming. And this kind of thing is like so slow that it's just trampling over people in its wake, you know, it just doesn't matter, you know. But it's like a long time. Whatever it is, it's been a long time. And this is the first impressions that someone will keep something up for a very long time. So this is the first impression that they have of you, or that you have of general public or anything like that. But the first impression is that this has been a long death, like a long, slow, low vibration also, okay, of a low vibration of someone that could steep to any kind of extent in order to keep things going over and over and over again. Now, cross-watchers or anybody, if this doesn't pertain to your situation, then it really doesn't. But this is what I pick up through these cards, okay, that it's been a very long time, because it's a karma card. It's the self and the appearance of the fact that it's like a slow death, okay, a slow death of a low, someone that could be in a very low place, that could stoop to any kind of amount of anything in their life to just get back at you. Because this can relate to Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but if it is, it means that I will keep this up for a very long time, okay? It depends on what comes out for the rest of the cards, but how they see you or you see them, okay, within this is, well, Six of Pentacles. This is like, well, these two people say, well, I didn't get fucking much out of it, and this person's got, well, I got quite a bit. You know, it's like, line them up. It's got, you know, it's kind of, because this is like supposed to be equality, but this guy is like giving more to one than other. Could be an Aries in their chart, maybe somewhere, but this is kind of like giving to more families than it, or to people. There's like 4 people in this card particularly, okay, but this person is receiving pittance, but a lot more than these two, okay, that are kind of also desolate. So this is like been going on for a long time. So it could be to do with money. Someone could be very tight with their money, and that they just kind of like give it out very frivolously to, just like, some people, I'll just give you a little bit, but I'll keep you trapped in that way, because this can talk about an entrapment card also. If you're not entrapped, then you're not. If you are, you are, okay? But this can mean like entrapment through manipulation of like money, also, of like money, and giving to more people than others, not really forming equality, and just it's like a caring and sharing card also. It's like, I'm caring and sharing for you, but you're taking more than what you're giving. You're not giving me anything really, you're just taking more from me and giving it to the others. So why are you giving more to the others than what you are me? Well, I don't really care. I'll just, you know, just next, you know. So it could be a Scorpio that is involved in that, or it can just mean that general energy. So the 3rd house, which is how you are communicating, and also your family, which is an opportunity to do the same. So this is, I kind of picked this up as also Scorpio, because it's like the trick. It's like, I've replaced you with a trick. It's kind of like, you know, once bitten, twice shy. It's like, you know, I'll give you one more opportunity to bite me again. You know, are you going to bite me again, or are you not? It's kind of like tempting. Someone's tempting fate, as if to say, well, I'm replacing you. I've dropped an offer, but I'll pick it up and replace you with a trick. You know, this is like the illusion in this card. You know, it's like an opportunity that's been dropped because someone's been bitten in the past, but it's kind of like a teasing energy. It's like, you know, I'm just leaving my finger there in order to dangle it in front of you to just bite me again. So it can be like, it can be like a manipulation card in this deck. It depends how it's clarified, but this is how they're communicating, and also family. Is where it's an opportunity, but someone just keeps like teasing you into doing something, teasing somebody to doing something, to just drop an opportunity to shit on them, kind of thing. It's kind of like, you know, if you look, it's kind of like, well, I've dropped my opportunity. I've been bitten by you once before, but I might just give you one, as in one finger, one more chance to see if you'll do it again. You know, do it again. So let's see. So we're going on to the 4th house, which is something to do with a house, something to do with a home line, lifeline. I'm picking up lifeline or line, but this is an opportunity to do the same kind of thing, to either form equality under the house of something to do with money with a Scorpio. I'm trying to look at the positive side of these, but this is like something that's more committed and grounded, but it can also be to do with a marriage, or separations of marriage, or an alignment, you know. It's something to do with the home life of that. It took a long time for people to go backwards and forwards between opportunities, between houses, you know, between houses. Yeah, let's have a look, because that's not really telling me too much. So you've got Pisces. Someone's caring for a Pisces, like caring for, also like delay of being stuck. It's like, well, while we're stuck, I'll just kind of, you know, I'll just tend to you while we're just stuck here together. We're kind of like stuck here together, so we might as well just care for one another while we're at it. But while we're at it, we're still stuck in this kind of dynamic of things just not really going anywhere, because this is kind of like a, let's have a look at the overall energy, because you had 2. Wow. Okay, so this is like either spying or communicating very childishly. This could have to do with children under the home life, but it can also be like very childishly communicating or spying. And there's like people in the background of this card also, so there's like people watching also. Okay, this is someone that's got like flies around their head, you know, it's like in a daze, and this is like holding on to money and like a slow transformation of like trying to prize something out of, like, I'm just absolutely guarded up to the nines for you. So this is someone that's also lurking in the background of like the death, like, because you've got death and then death here twice, like Scorpio energy. Like, I will do this as much as I like because I'm just going to remain the way I am constantly. I will remain stuck, fixed, in my way, and it doesn't matter who's in my way, I will literally walk all over you. You know, I will walk all over you. So I don't know who this is, Leo, you or them, or vice versa, or I'll probably get hatred for this, but this is what's coming out through the cards. You know, this is transformation that's needed here to open someone up, but you might be just like, because this could be like spying on you've got Pisces here at the moment, and you've got Scorpio, you've got air sign. So an air sign could be like communicating or spying like on a Pisces or a Scorpio energy of someone that's caring for a Pisces, or a Pisces is caring for someone else. But it's also like delay. It's like trying to delay things under the home. This is, let's see, because I picked this up in the reading before. What reading have I just done for somebody? I've just done another reading. Cancer. They had this reading. So someone can have Cancer in their chart. They had this here, which is like death, which is death here too. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer, but this is well, I am sorry if you actually are dealing with someone with Cancer, because there's two impigments of death here, and there's two impigments of like, can also be manipulation, because this is where there's like a trying to split two people in half with their psi, but trying to split finances also, and it could be to do with money, of where I'm holding feelings and emotions back, but I'm also holding money back, so you can't move forward either. That'll make it even slower, more of a death or more of a transformation for you to move forward, because I'm just stuck in my way of completely being that way. If it's to do with money, I'm holding money back from someone so they can't move forward. So I'm going to childishly communicate, or I'm just going to spy on them just to keep them stuck financially and physically and emotionally, so they can't move forward. So there's like no transformation at the moment. It's kind of like there's delays in everything. Delay. Definitely picking this up, because this is like an opportunity, but this is, in this impingement, is kind of like, well, I've been bit before, you know, I've given you an opportunity before, but you bit me before, are you going to bite me again? So I'll give you one more opportunity, but I'm just waiting for you to bite me. So I'll give you that opportunity, but are you going to do it again? Could be a fire sign, maybe, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you've got prominent Scorpio and Pisces, earth signs also. Transits of Earth and Scorpio, Pisces. But this is also like communicating between families, maybe also. Depends what comes out, really does. What else am I seeing? It's definitely something to do with like the home, spying under the home, or but this is, it's kind of like, it's because it's not equality, because this is formed with like death, like Scorpio. So it's kind of like this has been going on for a long time, where people have just been queuing up. This could even be like a dealer, maybe, like come and get it, you know, dealing. Someone could be dealing or dabbling with tempting fate. Two signs of death of tempting fate. Someone's tempting fate. Someone could be taking alcohol or drugs. This could be like a dealer. So it's kind of like, well, I'm just going to, if you're caring for someone, actually caring for someone, this is like medication. Someone could be on medication or needing to take medication or is taking medication, and this is someone that is caring for someone and probably giving them medication, because this is also like tending to someone also. But this is near Scorpio more. Someone of it can be a very low vibration, and this is them like a care worker, so you could work in a care home, like a nurse or something, where you're kind of giving out medication to people when you're tending to somebody, or they're tending to you, or they're trying to care for you. Again, like another opportunity to do the same of someone that you bit or bit you in the past. Something to do with a home, money, and finances, and this could be like separating money between houses, of trying to go between one family and another family, because this is like the go-between, the option of going between a home life, and then this is also like the home life, okay, because it's a quality that's needed, but this is like separation of assets also, like trying to transform the assets of banks, you know, holding on to my money under my bank and keeping everything close to my chest. So I need to separate my assets between people and different homes that I'm invested in. People under different homes, it could be, or different houses, or if it's to do with work, if you deal with property and that kind of thing, this is you like, well, pretty much giving people the keys and stuff like that and saying, okay, well, you can go to this house, you can go to that house. If it's to do with love and people are being manipulated, it's the same kind of thing. People under different home lives, different roofs. Pisces could be involved somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But this is like watching people do that. It's like, you know, or communicating. Like this is, because this is gathering information, this one. It gathers the information in order to deliver it to the night, okay? So it's not really about communication, it's about thinking. So it's thought, it's controlling of thought, or it's spying, or it's, well, I'm thinking about it, but it could be like I'm teasing, like a teasing energy, and a manipulating energy of teasing, of like teasing people with money, or teasing people with, well, teasing, doing the same thing, teasing. Can be. Okay, but what we will do is, it really does depend on what comes out over here, but I will ask those 3 lots of questions. I will reveal these, and then I will also do my best in order to clarify them to see what they're more about. But normally when I start doing this is when I start to channel more and break everything down, and well, you pretty much know how I read. If you've done things over on Vimeo, you know how much longer it goes on and how much in depth it gets where I start to channel more, okay? So thanks very much, Leo, and I will hope, and it's in the description if you want a private reading, all that sort of stuff. All the email is in the description, okay? But it's under your monthlies, okay? All right, guys, peace.